Hello guys. This is All Basketball TV once again. This is the game between the Boston Celtics and the Atlanta Hawks in the 1989-90 season. In the first half of this game, everything came easy for the Celtics, by outscoring the Hawks with 61-36 dominance. Down by 25 points in the half, the Hawks slowly came back with 15-3 surge to finish off the third quarter, and outscored the Boston 34-20 in the fourth quarter. The big three of the Celts combined for 63 points, while Kevin Willis, Kenny Smith, and Dominique Wilkins combined for 54 points. This is among the highlights of the game. Let's watch this.
Dominique Wilkins will rub off on his inconsistent backcourt. It's put up or shut up time for the Hawks, or Indiana and Cleveland will take a bite out of Atlanta's playoff hopes. The Boston Celtics bring a three-game win streak into the Boston Garden to take on the Atlanta Hawks, who come in riding a two-game losing streak. Atlanta Hawks, and for the second game in a row, a new backcourt. Kenny Smith and Doc Rivers will be starting at guards with Dominique, Kevin, and Moses. Of course, Mike Fratello, the head coach of the Atlanta Hawks in his seventh season. And for the Boston Celtics this evening, a starting lineup which will include Kevin McHale, who started the last 6 games, is the only Celtic to play every game. And calling the shots on the Celtic bench tonight will be assistant coach Chris Ford. We at TBS like to pass on our sympathies this evening to the head coach of the Boston Celtics, Jimmy Rogers, and his family, as Jimmy's father, Wayne, passed away in Franklin Park, Illinois on Wednesday. The funeral will be tomorrow, and our prayers and our sympathies go out to Jimmy Rogers and his family this evening in Illinois. Robert Parrish jumping center along with Kevin Willis. The Hawks come in 31-35, 11-21 on the road. Celtics 39-26, 22-11 here in the Garden. Talking about playing Larry Bird, he goes, if you can't get pumped up to play this guy, you shouldn't be in this game. Bird gets around Dominique, is short, and McHale with the rebound. Quick turnaround, no spin, but he gets the basket. What a pass. Of course, Atlanta fans remember when he did not play last week in Atlanta. Joe Klein filled in with 18 points. Kenny Smith with the jumper. How about the Hawks? Can't find the lid in the Garden. Boy, I tell you, you go 0 for 9. The Celtics will take advantage of you here. Mike Fratello will need a timeout. Celtics, of course, Larry Bird on top, Robert Parrish right behind him with Johnson and McHale. And speaking of Robert Parrish, what a move on Moses Malone.
Yes, we see the feed right here to Robert. He usually turns over his right shoulder, but this time he spins the other way, catches Moses off balance, and
John Battle is already in the lineup, replacing Kenny Smith, trying to look for some outside punch. Battle, of course, back in the starting lineup once he got from his knee injury. Then now coming in as reserve, and boy, that'll put the juice in the old fire. Willis faces the basket. Knocked away. Here comes Bird. Great pass to Reggie Lewis. He's got McHale on the left. Lewis decides to pull up. McHale looks for that three-point line. He loves to shoot the tray. Bird backing up. Dominique inside. Excellent pass to McHale.
Bird is almost impossible to double team. He's such a good passer that you almost have to play him one-on-one and take your chances, or you'll get real easy shots for his teammates.
Consecutive triple-doubles for Larry Bird. He's looking for his third in a row. Moses backing in Parrish, fall-away jumper. 14-footer goes about 12 and a half. Celtics running again. McHale on the left wing. Johnson dumps it off to Lewis. Pull-up jumper. Moses. Oh, Lewis is standing right there, but Doc comes up with a good play. To Kevin Willis. Bangs Larry Bird, and Kevin takes it strong to the hole.
Kevin using his muscle effectively that time. And Doc Rivers is all over the passing lanes. He's still one of the best guys that's stealing the ball in the league.
Bird looking for his first 2, and he gets it.
Started a couple of games now, and they want some production offensively from Doc as well.
The Hawks a little lackadaisical defensively getting down the court as Bird buries the 3. Rebound. Pass to Bird. Another 3. Lewis steals it away from Battle. Won't get the shot to go. How about a second time?
Hustle. Reggie Lewis is one of the best kept secrets in the NBA, and he'll hurt you.
Doc Rivers just hits one of the famous dead spots for the third Hawk turnover, and Parrish finishes it off.
Right now, it's all spirit. And DJ's able to get a steal. Here he is, and the ball just doesn't come back up, and DJ gets a cheap steal. Don Nelson, now coach of the Golden State Warriors, says the old Celtics knew where all of the dead spots were on the floor, and they would play you accordingly.
I think if anybody, let's see Reggie Lewis, first of all, on the rebound, and see how the Celtics are hustling on both ends of the court.
John Battle just didn't block him out quite enough, and he gets 2 rebounds and is able to convert it. That can be a lot of help.
The third chance for Atlanta to break into that 12-point lead. Moses goes up again. He's got it, and what he does so well.
Here we see him spinning on Robert Parrish. They've been doing this against each other for about 13 years now. Moses, relentless as always, is able to score on the offensive rebound.
John Long gets McHale up in the air, and then set shot takes it, doesn't get it. Meek again. Boom.
Hawks need to get Dominique started as well.
He can be with us this evening as these two teams both jockeying for position in the playoffs. Boston looking to take over that top spot. Bird already hit a 3. Give him 2 this evening.
He's shooting them real softly and confidently.
Tonight's game, Mike Glenn and I will be selecting our Miller Lite player of the game. Volkov. Good defense as he knocks Larry down. That's probably one of the only ways Sasha could stop him.
Actually played pretty good defense that time on Larry Bird. Kind of bailed him out with the foul. Larry had nowhere to go and a tough shot to make. Sasha picked up the foul.
Timeout on the court. 8.5 remaining in the half. The Hawks down by 14. Boston by 14. Of course, Cleveland plays at Chicago tonight. That game will be starting in about 15 minutes, and we'll keep you posted on that. I said Indiana wants to catch Atlanta. They want to keep pulling ahead of Atlanta. Cleveland looking to catch the Hawks. Larry Bird, first trip to the line. That is why he is #1 in the NBA in free throw percentage at better than 93%. Doc comes down with it.
Interesting that Chris Ford will go with this lineup now.
Oh, Alexander Volkov with his first 2. McHale looks for Klein. Bagley running the show. Boston riding the 3-game win streak. The longest this year has been 4. Pinckney backs up over Willis, tries to get some help from Doc. Right into the hands of Klein, who puts the finishing touches on it.
Seems like nothing will go right for the Hawks. That time. They need more plays like that. Quick hitters.
And McHale again beats everyone down court. Reggie Lewis will come in for Boston. Smith takes it to the paint. Not a good pass. It's showtime for Boston.
Kevin Gamble.
McHale sets up Moses, takes it to the hole, and he scores.
Celtics can hurt you so many ways. McHale with the long arms and
try to break that. Since 56-57, they have not gone more than 4 years without winning an NBA title. Another indication is the minutes Larry Bird plays. When Larry Bird plays 3,000 or more minutes, the Celtics make the NBA Finals. And right now, he has to average just about 32 minutes a game the remainder of the season. And that would put him at that 3,000 minutes. And that is the man right there.
He has a real good chance of doing that. I don't know if they'll be able to win this NBA title, but they're really playing excellent basketball right now.
Bird averaging 38 minutes. Only 4 players average more minutes than Larry Bird in the entire NBA. We are underway. The Hawks need to stop from the beginning. First 5 minutes will tell for Atlanta as Dennis Johnson continues the hot streak as DJ. 2 in the first half. Larry Bird with Dominique. Parrish sets the pick. Parrish, Lewis. 2. Get complacent at this point. You would have to hope if you were an Atlanta Hawk player or coach. As McHale battles his way, he has 19 in the game. Let's take a look at Kevin McHale on the paint from our slam cam.
Here's Kevin fighting for position, using a little hole there, and is able to get the shot up and has a real presence of mind around that painted area. Smith on an excellent drive here, reads the situation, cuts back to the middle, goes around Kevin McHale and lays the ball in. One of the few fast break opportunities we've seen.
Find Cleveland for that final playoff spot.
Moses had excellent position, wasn't able to get the shot up, but he got the ball right in the lane.
14.7 rebounds for Willis. Bird to the hole, and he gets his first 2 of the second half.
There's that curl.
10 rebounds now for Robert Perry.
Beautiful shot.
When his shot goes down, it hurts the net. They're inside of 2 minutes at the Garden in Boston as the Hawks line themselves now down by just 22 as Larry Bird puts them back up by 24. We'll return to the Garden in a moment.
Cliff Levingston sets a good screen, but it's really not really good at the pick and roll and was unable to score off that one.
You don't leave Larry Bird open for the 3. That is his 3rd this evening.
That really breaks your back. I think
19 points for Larry Bird as the Hawks want to call a 20-second timeout. 17 lead back up to 20.
Okay, this is the sequence of play that we were talking about here. We see the ball going inside to Cliff Levingston, is not really a post-up player you want in that situation, and he looks to pass the ball back out. Celtics get the steal. Passing in the lane is really difficult against this team, and they're looking for Larry Bird to come off a series of picks. Ball back it toward the middle of the floor. Fake pass by DJ, a key on that play. And here's Larry coming off the double screen. And lights out.
They're so quick with Kenny Smith out there. Cliff Levingston runs the floor well, as does Sasha Volkov. Johnson from the top of the key buries it.
DJ's made a living off that shot.
Considering he's only shooting 43% from the field, he is best known for his defense, but he is a seasoned veteran that you don't leave him open. Johnson has been on the all-defensive team 9 times. 6 as a first-teamer. Kenny Smith with a 2, and Kenny Smith continues his hot hand. 11 points here in the second half. Now it is Bird. Apparently will not get a triple-double tonight, breaking a string of 2 consecutive games. Turn around over Cliff Levingston. What a patented Larry Bird shot.
That is a very difficult shot. He made it look easy, but he really knows where he is on the floor from practicing it so many times.
Well, the Hawks cut it to 17 to 22. Good pass, Sasha Volkov. Cliff Levingston spins and scores. Quickly is Kevin Willis down court. Boy, he hustled. Yeah, Kenny Smith all the way. He gets the basket, and he draws the foul. 15 second half points for Kenny Smith.
Kenny is really paying dividends tonight. Here's Kenny on the drive, goes to his right, explodes by DJ, has a good vertical, hangs in the air, and has an opportunity for a 3-point play.
31 and 8:22 mark in the 3rd quarter, and this is the closest they have been since the 4:41 mark of the 1st quarter. This unit on the floor right now is cut into a 31-point lead and has trimmed it to 8. Battle to Sasha Volkov with the 3. He buries it.
Beautiful shot by Volkov. That's the second time he's hit the 3-pointer from there.
2 3-pointers for Sasha Volkov. Bird looking for McHale. Bird with 5 fouls. The double team by Smith. Johnson has hit that shot. This time he pulls it in the paint. Shot no good. Rebound Kevin Willis. Oh my goodness, this one isn't over. Wake up, everybody. 17 rebounds for Kevin Willis. 5-point lead. Now Willis and Klein really going at it underneath. Smith dumps it off to Livingston. Back to John Battle. A 3. No, doesn't get it. Oh, it looked good.
It looks good.
But here is a man that can take over this kind of game. Larry Bird. He loves this pressure. Now he and Cliff Levingston.
Excellent defensive player. Making Bird earn it.
It's like they're walking down an aisle. Flash shot, block, rebound, control by the Hawks. John Battle loses the handle, gets it back again. He wants to make sure he can dribble. Smart move by John Battle because he wasn't sure if they would have called the double dribble on him.
In the Boston guard. They may call a double dribble on you.
Yeah, good smart play by JB. 1:10 remaining. Willis over Klein, right-handed hook goes down. Call a play on the far side. Smith back to Livingston. Easy, guys, easy. 14 on the shot clock. Willis with a three. Oh, not a good shot.
I think Kevin did not know how much time was on the shot clock.
Oh, and Mike says, Kevin. And we had a loose ball foul down the other end. I think you're exactly right. I think he looked up and saw, I don't know what he saw because it was 14 on the shot clock. Let's look at it again.
I don't think he even saw the clock. He knew that they had been passing the ball around for a while, and he says, I've got a pretty good shot right here. I think I'll just take it, and hit nothing but backboard, unfortunately.
Well, on a loose ball foul, Larry Bird, you don't want him shooting the free throw as he buries it. He is 3 of 3 from the line. 12 seconds on the shot clock when he let it go. Boy, is he a pressure player.
Missed only 6 free throws in the 4th quarter this season.
And the Hawks will want a timeout. They're going to have to do something to Sasha Volkov. Behind the back dribble, working on Bird. Takes it to the paint. Oh, good for Sasha Volkov.
That's good. He had plenty of time. They need to get a foul right now, preferably not Bird. He should foul DJ right away.
There's such a good free throw. Double team by John Battle to Bird. He's left open. Clock ticking down. Hawks trail it by just 3.
Bird wants to
Willis. Willis doesn't want to foul Larry Bird.
He has to foul him. He has to foul him.
He has to do something with 4 seconds. Somebody foul him. My goodness.
He has to foul.
They just let it run down. They let the game run down.
I think even Coach Fratello was a little confused on the 24-second clock and time left in the game and was telling them not to foul. I think it was a little confusion from everyone on that point, but somebody should have come out and fouled right away in the backcourt.
Well, everybody looked confused, and Dominique Wilkins, who had 13 first-half points, and that was it for the game. 0 in the second half. Didn't even see action in the 4th quarter. And the Hawks find themselves losing by 3, 101-98. 2 very, very tough play. Kevin Willis's 3-point play, and then right after Sasha Volkov's basket.
Good drive by Sasha. Didn't waste much time. Went strong to the basket, laid it in. And they're in pretty good situation right now. Now, he's saying foul and don't foul. He's looking at the clock. Wants to know how much difference in the 24-second clock and the game clock. And there's just a little confusion here.
Everybody was confused. Out of timeouts at that point. One more look at the play.
The 4 seconds. Now, Klein was the person to foul. Actually should have occurred a lot earlier. But they're just letting the time run out as though that was a 24-second clock, but that's the game clock.
Well, the Hawks tried to overcome that 31-point deficit, but it wasn't enough as they lost by 3.